are you, Tarun?
Hi Devi, how are you today? I'm
Good,
doing
good,
very
good. It's a beautiful day actually in Ubud, right?
Yes, I can't complain. It is.
And then today is the third day of Ubud Food Festival. So how's the preparation doing so far?
Good. We actually had 8 events so
Eight
far.
events.
Yeah. So our first 2 events happened in this very rooftop itself, the copper rooftop. So we had a duck and rice themed dinner, and we had our executive chef from Copper, Duncan McCann's. I'm sure you met him before.
Yes, I was at the dinner last night. Untuk kalian yang ingin tahu lebih lanjut soal makanannya, tunggu aja karena Mister bakal interview chef Duncan and Marvin. Tapi balik lagi ke Bisma Eight, yang buat Tarun inspire untuk create Bisma Eight itu apa sih? Atau even jumping into the overall hospitality business?
So actually, traditionally my family has been in the textile and garment manufacturing business for over 40 years, and we ran our operations out of Jakarta and Bekasi.
Okay.
It came to a point where our business is running very well, and we just decided, hey, why not we do something a little different, something a little more fun, something that's maybe a little away, a little further away from Jakarta. So we thought, hey, what about we do something in Bali?
Okay.
One thing led to another, and the discussion came to the question, yeah, why not we do a hotel? I mean, how hard could it be?
Yeah.
And simply from that simple question, we started brainstorming, and yeah, one thing led to another, and the result is what you see today here in Bisma Eight, as well as the other projects that we have.
Tapi kan di Bali itu kan area banyak banget kan, ada Kuta, ada Seminyak. Kenapa sih Ubud?
We feel that Ubud has its unique charm as a destination. Why is it different than Kuta, for example, or a place like Seminyak, or even Nusa Dua or Uluwatu, some of the more popular places?
Yeah.
Firstly, it was down to the basics. Ubud has a very rich cultural heritage, and it has a very rich musical heritage, art heritage, and we thought that the best way for a customer to be identifying themselves in a specific destination, regardless of where they may be in the world, should be by firstly immersing themselves through the cultural lens of the people. And what better place we thought than Ubud, which is yes, the birthplace of modern Ubud.
Yeah.
Modern Balinese culture.
Can you tell us more about it? Like, how do you come up with that concept? And then, gimana sih caranya supaya juga attract people yang nggak tahu tentang Bisma itu, ada orang-orang kesini tuh langsung tahu kayak, oh my gosh, makanannya tuh yang benar-benar super fresh. Jadi kalau gue mau nyari makanan fresh di Ubud, bisa langsung Bisma Eight.
One of the primary ideologies and objectives that we had as part of fortifying that unique hotel experience, unique in the sense that how do we differentiate ourselves from just the general competitors, and also how do we plan to keep being different, for the next 5 years or for the very long term. So one of the ways in which we did that was by introducing the Bisma Gardens, which is a farm to fork concept that we developed.
Yeah.
It has we grow 27 different types of vegetables and fruits. Yeah.
Can you talk more about that activity during Ubud Food Festival?
Yeah, sure. So actually, that activity is divided into 2 segments.
2 segments, okay.
Yeah. So over 3 days of the Ubud Food Festival, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. is an all-day picnic.
All-day picnic.
In which we host different schools. Different schools such as the Pelangi school that we hosted. So we invite our not just our in-house guests, but also people of the Ubud community and generally just customers, guests of the Ubud Food Festival.
Yeah.
To come and just if they're looking for a place to relax and just have a little barbecue and a picnic, not do anything too hectic or not chasing, if they're in between schedules or something like that.
Yeah.
So that was a place for to encourage that sort of communal setting.
Communal setting.
Communal setting.
Kita dengar-dengar gitu banyak orang yang ngomongin about the idea of like attention to details. you guys punya interior tuh attention to detailnya pretty amazing. Especially a lot of people knows about the Japanese bathtub in the bathroom. So how did you guys come up with that concept? Or like, if you have to describe Bisma Eight, maybe like in 3 words about like the architecture, about the interior design, how would you describe it to the public?
I would say that Bisma Eight it's a modern, yet refined, yet comfortable, very comfortable, I would say, proposition as a accommodation space. The reason why we believe in these words per se is because the concept that we do in our rooms are a home away from home concept, and the way we reinforce that, not just limiting it to the rooms, of course, but to the entire experience as a whole. Part of it is, of course, having that cedar tub, the cedar onsen tub that we actually got from Snorkel Tubs in Seattle, and we wanted to make sure that the place reminded someone of not of their apartment, but again, going back to that home away from home concept, it's to invoke that apartment feel, but at the same time it's supported by a very friendly and very highly capable front office staff, and in general the F&B staff, and basically everybody involved in the guest interactions, and also through our community inspired activities.
In your fun time, what do you like to do? Do you like to travel or?
Yeah, I would say traveling is one of my greater passions. I mean, I really love to travel. I believe traveling is I don't mean to sound cliched, but it's very soul fulfilling.
Soul fulfilling.
Especially especially in a new destination. I love to immerse myself in a place where it's driven by a strong architectural sense, a strong historical background. I mean, I'm also relating it to my experience and the initial attraction that I had with Ubud coming here. So I tend to find a lot of these similar places. Yeah.
But if you can leave like tomorrow to go anywhere around the world, where would you go?
Well, I would say Croatia.
Croatia, why?
Croatia and Iceland. Croatia because I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones, and King's Landing happens to be shot in the city of Dubrovnik.
Yep, I know that because I'm a fan of Game of Thrones juga sih sendiri.
Oh, cool. Yeah. And Iceland because I recently saw that you can dive in between 2 continental plates. As in you can be diving in between 2 continental plates and actually have both your hands touching both the plates at the same time.
Seru banget sih itu sih.
So I find that really, it has to be a very unique experience, and it's just these natural sort of phenomena. These are the things that excite me when it comes to traveling.